Okay guys, welcome to another 8-bit face-off kerfuffle, and this week I am taking a look at Wizball, which was released by Sensible Software. I think it was about 1986, something like that, 1985, 86. This is a Spectrum one, which you can probably tell. Now, I'm not even going to try and attempt to explain what the game's about, so I'm simply going to read what the instructions say. For many years, Wiz and his fantastic cat lived happily in brightly coloured Wizworld. All was not well, however, as a malevolent force had discovered this vista and intended to stamp out brilliance once and for all. The evil Zark and his horrible sprites have moved in to eliminate the spectrum and render all landscapes drab and grey. So jump into your transporter and with your help of your faithful servant Catlight, restore Wizworld to its former glory. So yeah, that's that's basically the idea behind it. Some nasty person called Zark has removed all the colour, and it's up to you and your little Catlight friend to colour it back again. Now you do this by collecting little orbs, which you get if you shoot these little things. I don't know what they look like, kind of bizarre looking things. Basically, when you shoot these spinning things, it drops a green orb. Pick up the orb. You can then upgrade your little Wizball thing, your green thing, whatever it is it's called. You can get better weapons. When you first start off, the Wizball thing is really pretty uncontrollable. You can only alternate how much it's spinning, and once it actually bounces, you've got no control over it. But once you pick up more sort of upgrades, you can change that. Now, I've only ever played the C64 and the 16-bit versions. I've never played this one, which is a Spectrum one, and it was also released for the Amstrad as well, which we'll take a look at shortly. I've got to say this one is pretty tough. I mean, it's a difficult game until you actually start getting some upgrades. It is a very difficult game because you're basically bouncing about really with no control. But once you pick up a few upgrades, basically you'll see them, it highlights it on the right hand side, colours it blue. To actually select upgrade, you hold down the fire button and you just waggle the joystick left and right very quickly, a la Daley Thompson's Decathlon style. So once you pick up a few upgrades like so, it gets a wee bit easier. Now you don't want to, if you come into contact with anything, whether it's little droplets of paint, whether it's little baddies like that, it's you lose a life and you basically lose all your sort of upgrades. I think there is, I can't remember, it's been a while since I've played it. There is one of these options, in fact no, you know what it is, it's when you complete a world, it asks you if you what upgrade do you want to keep permanent. So you've actually got to complete a world before you get that. Now to complete a world, you'll see that at the bottom there are some tins of paint, or little cauldrons of paint. Now this one, if you look at the right hand side, it's green. You've got the red, blue and green, but you'll see the green one at the far right. I believe that is the colour of paint that's in this particular landscape. So to pick up the paint, what you need to do is, you basically kill the baddies, which are just quite annoying. What you're looking for is little droplets of paint, which are quite easy to spot because they look exactly like droplets of paint. Now to collect the paint, what you need to do is you shoot the droplets, and then you move using your little Catlight, which I've not yet picked up. There's little droplets of paint. If you shoot them, you'll see they turn to droplets. But what you need to do is you need to get the wee Catlight, which is the third icon from the top, and you control him, you use him to basically pick up the paint. So I'm not doing a very good job of demonstrating here. I'll tell you, this is a tough version. Anyway, listen, that's the Spectrum one. Let's take a look at the Amstrad one, and hopefully I'll be able to show you how the paint system works. Yeah, I've got to say the graphics for this version are rather nice. So it's not just a port of the Spectrum, it actually looks very much like the Commodore 64 one. Now you can see here, it's just basically plonked me between these two pillars. And the only way to get out is to obviously rotate your Wizball. Oh, not again. So you can see here it's... Oof, right, quick, pick it up. Right, now I can Right, I can at least control, once I bounce I can still move it left and right, so that gives me marginally more control than I had. So let's pick up that, shake the joystick, there we go, I can now move up and down, left and right. So what you really want to do to begin with is just upgrade your Wizball thing as much as possible, get some decent weapons. And then what you really need to do is then pick up the little catalyte, which is the next icon. That's it flashing, so I shake the joystick, there's my little catalyte. Now I control him, I says, by holding down the fire button, shooting the paint droplets, and then I use the little catalyte to pick up the paint. It's actually easy, well I was going to say it's easier to do than it is to explain it, but it's quite hard to actually do it as well. And because I died, I'm back to square one again. I used to play this a fair bit back in the day in the C64, I was never that good at it. I found it quite a tough game. Right, pick up him, because you need the catalyte to pick up the paint to then progress to the next level, because it's all about colouring in the landscape. Whoa! Whoa! My god, that's tough. Yeah, you've got to avoid the bullets. Game over. Right, go on, let's go back in again. I think it's kind of random as to where it places you to begin again. Although saying that, that's 2 games in a trot, it's put me between these 2 kind of pillar things. But yeah, the graphics in this version and the sound is pretty good. The graphics are, well, you'll see the C64 when the graphics are almost identical to the C64, which was the original. Now I haven't included the 16-bit versions. Yeah, watch out here. That's tough. Back to square one again. That's a better technique. Shoot that thing first before bouncing out like so. And try and not die. Right, pick up that, and I should now be able to stop myself from bouncing up and down. Oh, I think I picked up the other power up, so I need to get that, and now I can activate it. There we go. It's infinitely easier. Right, avoid these baddies at all costs. Ah, well that was interesting. There we go. Right, so what I want to do is pick up that, activate that, and then what I want to do is get the wee catalyte. Come on. Well, let's go around this side. That's easier. Right. Catalyte got. Now what I want to do is go and look for some paint. So hold the fire button down and pick up the paint. And that was rubbish, I got a tiny wee bit blue paint there. Whoa! I think the baddies are a lot more aggressive in this version. Right, anyway, listen, that is Amstrad 1, that's a really good version. Right, now, as far as I'm concerned, this is the piece de resistance. This is the C64 one. This has got an absolutely epic soundtrack. I could let this run for 10 minutes just to listen to this, but that's not why we're here. You see there, you can have a 2-player team. One person controls the catalyte, the other person controls the Wizball. There we are. Now, one thing that I like about the C64 one, it's just got a lot more sound effects. I mean, it was Martin Galway who did the music and sound effects, and as far as I'm concerned, he's an absolute master. He's a wizard when it comes to sound in the C64. I notice a few of these sound effects sound very paradroidish. I don't know whether they swap sound effects or whether it's just one of these things. Right, okay, so I've got the wee catalyte. Now what I need to do is try and find some paint like so. Ah, bugger, didn't mean to do that. Oh, don't die. Right, let's get back here again. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try and get away from these baddies first. Now your wee catalyte can only take so much damage, then he dies. Now some little blobs of paint change into different colours. I think you get black, you get purple, and they do different things. I think if you get a wee blob of paint and it changes to blue, then that alerts the police. Yes. Now sometimes like this, it's easy to get kind of caught up in the level. And trying to get yourself out of it's not always easy. Come on! Because all you can do here is increase the trajectory of where he bounces. And if you don't move for a wee while, you get the police. Well, fortunately, buggered off pretty quick. Right, I'm really not doing well at all here. Come on! There's maybe... Oh, that was lucky. No, that wasn't. It's a lovely game, I'm just absolutely hopeless at it. Right, come on, this time. That's better. This one's also got a nice little kind of star field as well in the background, which just helps to kind of add to the atmosphere of the game. Right, some paint. So what I want to do is pick up the red paint, but you can only pick it up once the little blobs have been shot and they turn into little red droplets. Right, you may have noticed here I picked up a black drop, which has basically made the whole level invisible. And once you fill up the little cauldron with red paint, you get transported to little... Right, that was silly. I have just alerted the police. Listen to the sound though, that's just amazing. Yeah, absolutely stunning game. Anyway, I've got to say the C64 one is my favourite version. The Amstrad one is lovely as well, not on the same extent as the C64 one. Spectrum one's nice, bit too difficult for my liking, and obviously there's a lack of sound. But as usual guys, thank you very much for watching.